visualize this on a map. You've got this fire burning inside of each of these apostles, these 11 apostles, just this fire. And so visualize it on a map that you're looking at, you're looking at essentially Israel.
Yep.
And you're seeing these 11 apostles, and just moments after he was crucified, they're all together.
Yeah.
And you see this little map with these 11 fires. And then you're watching these little fires start to spread, right?
Well, and I would say those little fires that were together there then witnessed the resurrected Lord.
Yeah.
And they probably went from,
small little lighter
red embers to just white hot flames.
Yeah.
And then as those white hot flames spread throughout the world,
just push up into Rome,
lit everything up.
And now, you look at that map.
Yes,
that
to the point that the Roman emperor had to convene and basically be like, this Christianity is just killing us. It's crushing everything that we've got. I mean, I put in here some points about the spread of Christianity and some of the points that made it so profound. Here, we'll go through some of the factors here. So Christianity offers a personal relationship with God that cares about you personally. In paganism, the gods don't really care about you, but can sometimes be bribed to help you out, right? So this fickle nature of the gods of Greece and Rome, and right, where it's like, humans are their plaything, as opposed to the God of Christianity, where humans are his greatest creation, his sons and daughters, that he cares deeply about and takes a personal interest in.
And that's arguably why the souls of men matter so much to the adversary and to God, right? Like, that's why this war is happening.
Worth of souls is great in the sight of the Lord.
Is because each of us individually matter to both sides.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Christian God is love, kindness, and mercy. He rewards the good, punishes the evil. In paganism, the gods are fickle, uncaring, generally act like ordinary humans with superpowers. So, right, some stable promises from a God you can trust, where he outlines in covenant relationship the work required in order to receive particular blessings. It's like, that's nice. When you have a clearly laid out framework that you can operate in. One of the things I always used to teach was people would set goals, and they'd set goals like, I want to be rich. It's like, that's all fine and dandy, but what's the framework to get there? You got to have the actionable items that you're going to act on daily that allow you to get to where you want to go. The gospel of Jesus Christ lays that out brilliantly in the law of the gospel. Christ gives you the daily actions that you should take in order to reach, the heights you want to reach. Christianity is accessible. People are encouraged to participate, form networks of believers who help each other out, both materially and spiritually. Paganism offers nothing of the sort. Christianity has a set of concrete beliefs that can easily be explained. Paganism has no real beliefs other than pleasing the gods via prayer, sacrifice, whatever those fickle desires of the gods may be.
What's a fun one to think about, Luke, is at this time, when you heard the good news for the first time.
Yeah.
Imagine that feeling. Just like, you have no idea.
It would have been incredible.
And you hear this and you're just like,
incredible.
What a story. Like, that's
I have a friend
amazing.
that served in China.
Where they're hearing it for the first time.
Never heard of Christ.
Oh.
And he said it was just brilliant. He's like, to watch it take hold of people and the spirit to just ignite inside of them.
2,000 years later, first time.
Just
right?
awesome.
You and I grew up from the womb being taught about Jesus, right?
That was my problem.
And so but man, to hear that for the first time.
It would have been incredible. Incredible to think about. A very well organized network of priests, deacons, elders, bishops, right? The Church of Christ, prophets, apostles, pastors, teachers. Encourages love, kindness, and mercy. Tangible benefits for those in need. Doubly important when there is no social safety net. Paganism sees mercy as weakness, and a life for one's enemies is foolish. Christianity is very visible. Ancient authors comment that while Christians are in the plague-ridden slums taking care of the sick, dying, and dead, the pagan priests are nowhere to be found, and there are no organized networks of pagan charities, right? So it's this belief moves to action. Mm-hmm. We talked about, right, how faith is the motivating principle of action. Yeah. Christians are willing to undergo a great number of privations and hardships such as torture and execution in the arena rather than abandon their faith. This is a visible sign of the strength of the faith that in a world where there are nearly infinite gods to choose from, Christians have just the one, and no amount of torture can dissuade them. The role of women is much expanded in Christianity. So while good Roman women are meant to be cloistered at home and have very few freedoms, opportunities early Christianity offered women a role which would have been unthinkable to pagans and Jews. It outlined the divine role of women. Eve in the Garden of Eden, I think, is, kind of an interesting one, talking about women and their divine role. Christianity was a religion which was disproportionately popular amongst the elite. Typical conversion patterns are a female aristocrat converting to Christianity, then a few members of her household, and then her husband and male relatives. When you see a bunch of powerful people all doing the same thing, not only does it seem like a good idea, but it can actually lead to better prospects and opportunities. So, that's more of a scientific one you can lay out. But, those are some of the points of why Christianity could have spread other than, say, the fire of the testimony of the apostles. But, I think you just see the brilliance of the divine nature of it.